Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And today I am going to create a lab environment where I will test my both blue teaming and red teaming skills. So basically I'm going to use Windows 11 as our victim PC and Ubuntu 64-bit server for our attack box, and all this will be shown here at our limacharlie server, which is a EDR tool, I assume. So let's get started. But before we dive into it, I will also like to give the credit that this video is already made by Simply Cyber. That's the channel name, and along with that, I will also like to say that Simply Cyber simply follow the the blog post that was provided by industrial expert Eric Capauno. If I don't know if I am pronouncing it right, but that's it. And now that I've told you that, let's. So first of all, we need these two virtual machines. One is the Windows one, and the other is the Ubuntu. So as for the Ubuntu machine, we will turn it on, and the same will go for our Windows machine. And let's wait it to get started. And as it will get started, we will follow along. Okay guys, so now that our Windows machine has started, we will take away some security capabilities of this machine, and then we will follow. All you need to do is go to the settings and privacy and security. Let me search correctly. Settings. Now that we are here in virus threat and protection, we will simply turn off the tamper protection, which I think should be settings, and here's the tamper protection. We will simply turn it off. Yes, and this is turned off. So we have to turn off real-time protection, cloud protection, automate sample submission, and then we'll test it. Then we will go for the command prompt. We have to type gpedit.msc. That's it. It will open a window for us, and then we will go to administration templates. Let me fix this. Administration templates, and then Windows. Windows component, and here we will go Microsoft Defender. Microsoft Defender antivirus, and we have to turn it off. So let's see. Let's go and double click to edit it. Okay, my bad. Okay, we have to disable it, I guess. We have enabled the Microsoft Defender, and turned off Now that we have turned off the Microsoft Defender, we will do other things. That is, simply go to the command prompt, and we will add something in the registry. Add HTLM slash software slash policies slash Microsoft Windows Defender, and then we will disable and spyware. Along with that, we will also and one, and then slash fresh enter. Access denied. What's that? Maybe I will try using my account instead of this. Okay, let's do it. cd slash user and then admin, I guess. Let's repeat. Access still denied. Maybe. Oh, I know where the fault lies. I simply have to go to the command prompt, let me press cmd and run as administrator. That was the problem, I guess. Since I was not an administrator, it was not providing me the required. Now that I am open, I can write it once again. I'll be back in a second, I guess. and HTML software. Wait a minute. Windows Defender, and then we will have /b, and we will disable and spyware. Along with that, we will do few more things, that is raj underscore this will do. Okay, now we will go with the other commands that are needed to be run, and there are a list of commands. So let's see what this command was. First one is power cfg, and then we are changing it to standby timeout is then set to 0, I guess. Then again we will do the same for the DC, and after that we are going to change the monitor timeout of AC to 0, and same goes for the DC to 0. Okay, DC. Then we will change the hibernation settings, and that same goes for hibernation, which is hibernation. Oh my god, it's hibernate actually. Hibernate, and same goes for both AC and DC. And now that this is done, we need to go to the safe mode, I guess, and then disable all Defender services, and I'm going to show you that. Right. We need to open the system configuration, and let's wait for it to open. Okay, here it is. Now that it's open, we will simply have to boot into safe mode, I guess. And I think we are done. We will apply. And we'll press OK. We will now restart it. And it's going to take a long time. I know that for sure. So we will log in to our Windows machine and we will move ahead. We will then open our registry editor and now that it started in the safe mode, let it open a little bit more. Still taking sweet time, I guess. We will open our registry editor. Maybe we have to type reg. There it is. We will open the registry editor and then we will go to the machines and system, following with the current control set, I guess. Then we will go to the service and finally we will be slow, but we are going to get it. Where is ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP S? There it is. Service. SER. Huh? Oh, smart. Let it full screen and I need to go to sense, I guess. Sense, that is. And we have to keep this value to 4. I don't know what this is, but I think there are different values for what it does. 4 means it's completely offer for the manual setting side. I'm not pretty sure about that. So that's now we have set the registry value to the 4. We will go for the other values and other being, I guess, there should be one more here. Okay, I can't remember that now. So let's move to the WD boot and same way change that value to okay. A bit more down and we will find the defender. There it is. Same, set the value to 4 and there will be done. I think that's not all. have to do this forever and sunset forever. So so there's one more thing that we need to turn off. Well, I think it's totally filter. Um, that's it. And we'll put it to 4. Okay, right. Have to simply content. My bad. Go to the boot. We'll turn off the shape option. Apply. And then OK. And we will again restart. Now that it's open again, let's go. It's okay. Now that this guy is opening, we have to just wait for it, and then we will go for the invoke web request, because we are going to download the sysmon. We will unzip it, and then we will do the other things that are required. Okay, it's almost started. almost, not fully also. Open up the door. Now we are going again. Command prompt. Run as administrator. And then again we are going to invoke a web request. Our URL is going to be https://download.sysinternals.com/sysmon.zip, and then we are going to save it in our output file. We are going to have C, then Windows, along with that temporary, and then sysmon.zip. SON. I think that's it. Then web center. Invoke web request is not recognized. What the? Everything seems to be fine. Not recognized. What the? No, let me do other things then. Let me put it on. Don't have a problem. Then this thing. Let me open the PowerShell. Another administrator. If you can't recognize that, this I will do. Okay. So let's I simply copy this command. See, I will paste it. This should go. Another problem. Special block does not exist, requires XML. What the hell? Okay. Let me go and try downloading it from another site. Let me search on the web for it. Okay. I think that's probably right. Microsoft Sysmon. I think we have to change. Let me search. That is https :/download.sys internals. I have not done any incorrect spellings, have I? Since I went terminals.com/files.sys. Oh, that's it. I have done something wrong. Let me correct it. This is it. I was starting to think what actually went wrong. Now that it's done, let me do something now. Copy. Oh no, it's correct. I don't have to do anything. And for the next part, we are going to unzip it, expand archive does literal path. We are providing it the path that is c/windows/temp and then sysmon.zip, and we are deciding destination path will be again C Windows temp and then sysmon. Even though we don't have sysmon folder, it will simply create a folder named sysmon, and parameter cannot be found. Oh, I misspelled the literal. Let's check. Temp sysmon.zip does not exist. Let me check. This PC she and Windows system 32, and that will be sysmon. Sysmon.zip. It didn't copy. Why is that? This code would have been copied here. Let me find. This is something. Sysmon.zip. not even found. How did that even happen when I wanted to run the previous command? This guy ran without a problem, I think. Then wasn't there system.zip. Oh my bad. I can check the right one. It should be in temp. Continue. It is the system empty. System.zip. We have it right here. So why is this method saying that's not there? Oh, that is system.zip destination path. We expanded the archive. What the hell? I can see it right here. Oh, that's a misspell. My bad, my bad. It was my misspelling. It's just small, but shit. I don't know. And now it's in the sysmon. We need to do few more things. We have to download. We will simply move to temporary and then session. Okay. And here we are going to do another invoke. Invoke web request that URI that is https dot github user content dot com github user content dot com slash swift security slash sysmon dash config slash master slash sysmon config export dot xml, and then we are again going to put it in out for C Windows dem temporary sysmon कहाँ जाते हैं sysmon config.xml, and that should be it, I guess. Whew, it went without a problem for the first time. And then we are going to run it. /sysmon. Is there a 6.64? But you see, oh, dash -s I and then /temporary/sysmon/sysmon config.xml. No misspellings, everything should be fine. Validation, and now it's run. And it's completed. And now we are going to get service. sysmon 64, just to do some checking. As you can see, it's running. Then we are going to get when event log name Microsoft Windows sysmon /operational, and then we go for max events. That is simply going to show 10 events from the given log name. It's provided 10 logs and not provided 4. Well, whatever. Some kind of problem, I don't know why. It should be showing 10 of them, but it's only showing 5. So let's now move to our server, that is the limacharlie server. We have to install it as well. You simply have to log in into the limacharlie server. You can do it by the default settings. Simply go for the login and go for the very default settings. So now I will be removing one of these because 2 is the maximum number that is allowed. So I will be deleting one of them. here's the option to add one more. So we'll simply add a sensor. We'll go for the Windows. Oh, that is in the end. Here's the Windows. You will simply have to select Windows VM Lab, and if there isn't any, you have to create. You simply have to type your Windows VM Lab there, and it will create a new one. Like here, click on the button. You will be given few options, and you just have to select it. And here, choose whatever you want to install. So let's go with this one, and then here's simply copy this and go to our VM. We'll be pasting this entire monologue here, and it will automate the task. Simply run it, and it will install everything that is needed. Term I is not recognized. Have I missed something? No, I didn't miss something. Okay, so let's do it here, I guess. I'm gonna change the directory. Directory, where should I put it? Maybe I'll go with the users. Let's go to directory, and there it is. Downloads. Let's check if there is any file. There's no file. No problem. I'm simply going to paste it here and then enter. Is not recognized. Damn. Is there something I'm missing? I kind of forgot. Wait a minute. No. Run this command in the command line. Okay, I'm going to I do have to run this command, but there's something else that I'm missing. There has to be some kind of problem. My nails are I did it for the Windows. I can't seem to know why it's not working. Since I don't have an answer, I'll likely ask any modern tool gladly. But where's the problem? So, okay, I got it. You simply have to run it like this, and the only thing that I need to change is change the system that dot slash sysmon 64. I have it here, right? That was its name, sysmon. Here, here's the sysmon. Remove that first. I did check it, right? Sysmon 64. Okay, it's small letters E, and then we're simply going to run this. And let's do. Still not done. हेलो अच्छा sorry guys for the problem, but I seem to know what the problem was, and so let's run this. We first need to download the limacharlie servers, so I will let it open. Oh, it's open now. What the? Let me download it. So we need to download something first. Let's go to our lim. We need to download from this site. Let's see when the download starts. Okay, it has downloaded, and let's open the file. Okay, but no, I don't want to do this. Open in the folder, and we have it in the download session. so no problem there. We will simply chop it down. And again, now let's again do there, and there it is. So we'll simply do HCP and tab, it will complete it automatically, and then we will have to do this thing. The thing is copied to the clipboard, and we simply have to enter it, and voila, it's installed successfully, and here it's been detected as well. So now that it's detected, we will simply put finish. And we have our device online now. We have to go to the artifacts, and since I've performed it, there should be sensors, artifact collection, and we have to add a room. Okay, what are those? Cancel. Okay. Let's create a new Windows Sysmon logs. Sysmon does logs. This name already exists. Okay. Then I have to I already have this log, so I will simply tell you what it is. Here is the thing, how many days we are going to retain the logs that will be sent here, the platform from which we are collecting the logs, and that's pretty much it. We simply have to save it and done. Okay, then you have to define the name first. Here, when you will open a new rule, it will ask for the name first. When you give the name, it will ask you for the other things like the pattern. So in the pattern, you simply have to type the Windows Sysmon operational, and then the retention period for 10 days, and the platform from which we are collecting this, and that's it pretty much. And one more thing, now that we have done all this and we have it installed here, let me clear this up. Here is not going to work here, I guess. That should not be clear, I guess. No problem here. So we will take a screenshot of this guest view. Let's type it limacharlie install. No problem. Take a snapshot. It will take a snapshot in few seconds, and after that we'll move forward. because if we mess up anything, we'll be able to get it back to its original state where only the limacharlie server was installed and there wasn't a problem. And now that this guy is done, let's move to our attack box, which is this guy, and we will set up the Sliver-Server for our C2 server. Let's go with the sudo su command, and then you have to type the password. It will give you the root access, and after you are the root, you can check it or not, that doesn't matter. Now let's go to the installation and we'll check the IP address for once. Currently 192.168.80.133/4. I think we should check this guy's IP address as well. Command, it's still open, right? IPAWDR, that should be it. IP config. Okay. All the same, only a bit difference. That's fine. Okay, so well, you can do a few things. If you are not comfortable with this setup, you can come back to your original and you can ping into this attack box from your own PC or laptop, whatever you're using. But I'm not going to do that. I will simply be moving normally without having any problem. So we are going to do few more things, like we are going to freeze this guy with the same IP so that it won't keep changing and we will have problem when our server connects back to us. Okay, so let's do it. We will go to the etc net plan, upload that installer config ym. That should be it, I guess. I did another mistake because okay. Okay. No, this is it. Let me try. I will go with etc net plan and then double. Let me change my directory to there /etc/netplan ls. That is, we will go to, not go to, we will simply open nano or whatever editor you use to use that. And there it is. There we have to make some minor changes so that our IP remains fixed and it doesn't changes every time we open our laptop. So let's do We need to do changes here. Oh, maybe not. We first need to cancel the dynamic host configuration protocol so that it won't do few things automatically, and then we'll assign it an IP address. Address. Oh my bad, I did messed up a bit, and I have to exit from it now. And IPA, I need to copy this IP first. What it is? 192.168.80.33. Okay. Come on, how much of a latency do I have to face? Don't take thousands of years to do the simple task, brother. Okay, it's 192.168. The hell? Strictly, it's starting to. Go, go. Okay. I simply have to fix the IP. Okay. Okay. 192.168.80.133. That's its IP /24. Okay. On to the next line. We are going to define its gateway. That is going to be gateway 4, and let me define it. 192.168.80.2. Okay. .2, and after that we are going for the name server. Name servers that will be left blank, and then we will provide it the address. Let me try or and we have two addresses to assign, both of Google, I guess. 8.8.8.8, and then we'll give a comma for 8.8.8.4.4. That's it, I guess. EDR Wait a minute. Oh, I know where the problem is. I don't know why, but it's lagging way too much. Well, as long as it's work, I don't have any complaint. Okay. One, two, let's do that. Now that we have assigned both of them, I don't need to assign the version, but I will do it anyways. Don't know why, but the nano is working way too slow here. Let me type version and I'll assign the version to Control S, Control X. That's it. I shouldn't be having any more problem. No, I actually will be having. I miscalculated few things. Come on, bro, move. I feel like I'm going in slow motion. Move, body, please. Maybe I should restart it. Working way too slow. Yes. Now stopping moving again. Nano. 5 tab. Enter. All I need to change is the gateway. Because I forget the gateway should be 80. Damn. And not 8. Get up, bro. We have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then to the right. This will do. Control S. Then X. Okay, then clear. And from there I don't be having any problem. I don't know why, but Nano is acting pretty weird in this server. Maybe I should have simply used my Kali virtual box for this, but now that I've already done it, I shouldn't be having that much of a problem. What happened, man? Invalid YML. Okay, change directory. Let's go to home and user, I guess. Let's try the same command. Invalid YML ethernets. Okay, then we will go for nano slash net slash nets. Is it just correct? Control S, Control X. Let's give this a try. Inconsistent identification. But I didn't change anything, bro. What's your problem? I don't even know. Oh, no. Let's try once again. Still the same, bro. What the hell is your problem? Copy this out. Maybe I will. I've done everything, bro. What the Let me try the version 2. It's finally done. It was a little bit of indentation problem, but fine. Finally, we are moving ahead once more. I don't know how long it's going to take. I've already invested more than 7 to 10 hours building this lab, but still ongoing. And I think, let me try. We'll go again sudo net plan, and then we will apply what the changes we made, and then we will try to ping our browser. Whatever is the browser. Now that's applied, so let's ping our browser. Well, it's Google, but I shouldn't technically say it a browser. My bad. But let's move ahead. And there are a lot of mistakes, but still we can do it. Let's download the Sliver-Server now. Okay, then for downloading the Sliver-Server, we simply have to do wget https, and since we are downloading it from GitHub, we will be placing our Bishop Fox, I guess, and then our Sliver, and we are going for the releases. There's lots of version right now, and it's not as old as this one, but it works pretty decent. I've tried it many times, so I'm pretty much comfortable with this guy, so I will go with this version, but there's no restriction on that. You can choose whichever version you like and it will work pretty much fine. User local pin and then Sliver server. It's connected. It should be downloading right now, and then we are going to make it executable, just like executor. The speed is pretty slow, but what else can I do? Except to wait 4 minutes. Damn, that's quite a long time you are asking, my friend. Okay, then I'll be back when this download is complete, I guess. Now that the download is completed, we will give the executable permission chmod that everyone know plus executable permission. Oh, plus executable permission, and then we are going to the file local /server, enter. And you can install MinGW for additional capabilities, though it will work fine without it, but let me install it pretty quickly. It should also take its sweet time. I don't know how long it will take. It's going to take ages, so I better not download it. Let me clear the things which are not needed. And now let's make a directory and let me try accessing it. again a pause. Now that our now that our sliver has started, so let's generate a payload which we will be using on our Windows machine. HTTP, and then we are going to provide it with our IP address that was 192.168.80.130. So if I assume it's correct, and then we will save it in /opt/sliver, the directory we created earlier, and let it compile, and it will provide us with the name of the file whatever is generated. I don't know why, but it's taking way too much time on completing even the slightest and the simplest task. Maybe it's because I don't provide it with the enough space. Still 14 gigs. I guess I will be changing that soon enough. Come on, then. Complete it, my friend, and be real quick. So I will be once again meeting you guys when it's completed. Let me do another thing. So let me have it cancelled, and then I will turn it off the machine, and let it configurations. I will get this expand disk capacity. I will do it to 20 gigs. don't know why, but that. Could you find the path? Okay, I know the problem. This should be admin, I guess. Just copying the file. Still happening. I don't know how long it's going to take. Just wait for it. Okay, it's done, I guess. And then we will run it, and now let's go back to our Ubuntu. What do I have to do? Okay. That's it. Now we will go again. Sliver-Server. Let's open. We will type HTTP. Job 1 started. And we need to do is go back to our Windows machine, and from here we will execute. Let's execute. And then let's hit enter. Okay, then let's start the command simple cd. Enter. What the? Wait a minute. Ah, damn. And there it is, our file. We will simply run it. And we should have it back here. There it is, our session. And we simply type session. Oh my god, let's do the open session, and then B7 file, whatever it is, I guess. and boom, we are in. So I'm back, guys, and as you can see, we have done few things, and we have already obtained the access of our Windows machine. As you can check it by simply typing info or who am I, and you can also check our current working directory. Like we are in user admin downloads, the same folder we downloaded our what do we call it? Malicious exe or payload or whatever you can call it. I'm not. I simply forget the main word for it. Damn. So we can do this, and after that we can check for other things like netstat, and we can also check our privileges. Like, well, we have to type get pipes and we'll get that. We can also check the PS tree as it's unfold. Let's wait for a few seconds till it shows the next stat. How long is it going to take? And here's our server. See our Windows hosted here, and there it is. It's a long list of processes. We can read them, and we can also get just here's our tree, and a lot of cool stuff can be done from here. As you know that all of this has been done, so we will move back simply to our limacharlie server, and as you can see this. Hello guys, so as you can see we are here on the limacharlie server, and here is the desktop PC that we added. Obviously this PC of ours, and now that you have seen, there are a lot of fields here in the console detection, drivers and everything else. You can go to the let's go to the network first, and we will see if see all the network corrections that have been made, and you can see there's one thing that particularly stands out a lot, that is this IP address 192.168.80.133. And as we go down, you can see that there it is, helpfulpicket.exe, and you can also find the hash of the process here. You can double click on this. Oh, my bad. So from network you have identified that this is the thing you are looking for, so we will go to the processes and we will again look for the same thing. Here it is, helpfulpicket.exe, and you can go here with network connection. So this will also show you the same, that it is connected to port 80 to this IP address, and the protocol they are using is TCP/4. Now that you have identified that this is the name of the file and here is the location of the file, C user admin download helpful packet.exe. You can go to the file system, and file system will show you all the files that are present in your laptop. So we will go to the Windows, users admin, where the packet was installed, and after that we will go to the downloads. That is all. You can easily delete the file from here or download the file for sandbox checking. So how that this file react and everything else. There's one more thing that you can check the hash. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of cold and a runny nose, so don't mind me. You can search the hash on the virus total, and as you can see, there is no database found. It happens in SOC analysts it happens to SOC analysts all the time that there's a new virus and that hasn't been listed at the platforms you can check. So sometimes you have to do the manual checking for the things. Let's go to the timeline now, and now we can search for the helpful picket.exe. So let's try it. See, these are all the network connections that are made to this helpful picket.exe, and you can check things from here as well. So let's try to find out when was the first connection established, and that will give us that how long that we have been infected. It will take a long time since it's been 4 days that I'm working on this lab, and I think I started in 28, so that will be the time when that is. So this is the time when the virus was run for the first time, or you can say the payload was run for the first time, and this is the parent process ID and the process ID of the program that was run. And I tried to access the LSAS process using the proc dump, but for some reason it's not working. Let me see. Proc dump and then we will specify the process that we want to. And then finally we will give the output file. So let's say it's in lsas.dump, and we will press enter. See, there's an error. I tried looking up for the error, and there was also a solution that we can. There is a PPL that protects the LSAS or the files in the Windows Pro version after Windows 8 and 10. So we can turn it off by simply going to the registry editor. Then we will go to the local machine security, system, and from here we will go to current control sets. Then we will go to the controls, and from here we will search for this, and then we will go to the run as DLL, and then we will set it to 0, and then we will enter OK. And after that you can let me do one more thing. The thing is, if it's set on 0, it will simply go back to how it is when it's restart, but if you set it on 4, it will not restart anymore. So let's stick to the 4 for the manual activation or enable, and then all we have to do is restart the it will take quite some time to restart, even though I shut it down. Then we will be able to access the else. Let's start it. Once we are able to access that, we will be able to find the sensitive process, and once we found the sensitive processes, we will be able to create our rule to dodge that thing. But let's see how long will it take for it to restart, and we will wait. I'm really sorry, I can't do anything. Cold. I don't know how I got this damn cold, but I'll be fine, I guess. Let's see. Should have opened by now. Now that our laptop has restarted, we simply will run it again, and now that we have this process again, we will use the proc dump once more. We will specify the process that we want to access, that is lss.exe, and then we will finally tell the output file that we will save. And still there's an error, I don't know. Let's try something else like PS3 to check. We have else here, that's ID is 804, and we will use this. So let's try access proc dump, and then we will assign the piece 804. Okay, I got it. Okay, my bad. Server http, and we have to run it once more. And then we will go to the session 29, I guess, and then we will again go for the PS3, and where the else. There it is, else 804. So then we will just proc dump, then we will define the process, and 804, that's just process ID, and after that we will save it in the output file else.dump, and there's still an error. I don't know why, but unable to access the process. The handle is invalid. Maybe I've missed something, or cause I've already done everything. Let me check the help page, and same as for the save and VFP for the process ID, but I don't know why it's unable to do so. Anyways, when you access the else hash, there will be a sensitive process here, and you'll be able to see it in here. And once you have that sensitive process, you can create a rule from that, like let's select else hash. That is, let's see, it is a process where else hash was accessed, and if you want to create a rule, you simply have to put on build defense detect and rules, and here it is. It will open like this, and you have to assign, like we can assign the action is equals to alert, and it will alert us when anything like that happen. I already created a rule, See, this was the rule for sensitive process access, and that was lss.exe value, and I name was the lss access, and action was to report that if there is someone who accesses the lss, it will create the report. Though it's not from this machine, that was from the last machine. Let me tell you here. These are the event when I last time used it. These were the events where I was able to get it. So I created a rule there, lss that is. And another thing is the target event. When you get to the process, let me explain again. Like let's go to the sensor, then to the desktop, and after that we will go to the timeline, and you can choose any process like this and there. And when you create a rule here, see, there's an option called test event, and this is what we have done. And when you create a rule here, let's say action is equals to report, and then we will simply test event. Then it will show that whether this is detecting this event or not. Like when I use this lss, I simply went to the target that was at that time, and then I can simply click on the test event, and it shows a green result that the outcome was detected. And this is also why these two are in the detections tab, because I have already created a rule for the last time. So that's how thing goes, and this is the lab where you can check other things as well. So that's all from my side. This is the conclusion of the video, and thanks for watching. If you have made it till here, please like, share and subscribe. And if anything else you want me to create, don't forget to comment it as well, that if you want a lab on something else or anything related to the cybersecurity, I will try to get it done as soon as possible. Thank you.